Hey guys, I'm not really sure what I want to make a video on today, but the thing that jumped out to me straight away is my thoughts on Tekken 8 and fighting games as a whole. So let's get straight into that. The first thing that comes to my mind is that I was very surprised by not how easy, because Tekken 8 isn't easy, but how beginner friendly Tekken 8 is. I've tried other fighting games before and they didn't really ever click with me. You know what I mean? Like, I've tried your Street Fighters, I've tried Guilty Gear Strive. Really cool game, really nice artwork. Game, not for me. I couldn't really find a character I enjoyed in that game. I played a couple characters, but I mainly played Testament, and Testament is nothing like my main in Tekken 8, so you know, yeah. Speaking of my main in Tekken 8, King. One good thing that Tekken 8 did is it drew me in immediately, because I've got two things I love more than anything in this world, except for my family. It's wrestling and video games. And when you combine them in any format, not just a wrestling game, a wrestling character in a video game, I'm immediately going to be drawn to that character. And as you know from the gameplay you've probably seen in the background, I'm playing King. I'm a King main. So, you know, yeah. And that's the thing. King, if I'm not mistaken, has got the largest moveset in Tekken 8. And you can tell, because every time I play, I seem to do a new thing by just experimenting with quarter circle forwards and backs and stuff like that, you know. What's so good for me, because King's just so cool. I could make a whole video just talking about King, just glazing King. But I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to say is that King is a big part of why I liked the game. But it's not the only reason I liked Tekken 8. The main reason I did it, I played the story. Loved the story. Also, I heard very good things about Tekken 8 from a lot of people. And there was a lot of hype for it, and I understand the hype now. As someone, like I say, I'll call myself this, I was a novice to fighting games. The fighting games I played the most of was Xenoverse 2, what I don't consider a fighting game, and Injustice 1 and 2, what are fighting games, but they're not really fighting games. No shade to any of the games I just mentioned. But yeah. And the reason I played them two games is because I liked, I know I said Street Fighter, but no, I liked Dragon Ball Z, and I liked DC, so that's the reason I played them. But Tekken was able to grab me in a way that them games couldn't even grab me, as in, it just is a cool game, is all I can say. Tekken 8 is such a cool game to me. The effects in the game, like the lightning effects and all that stuff, badass. The moves in the game are cool. Not even just your rage arts, like even your standard grabs, and as a King player and as a King main, I see a lot of grabs. So, I'm kind of an expert. I'm joking. But you know what I mean. And that's really what grabbed me. Every time you play Tekken, even if you don't know what you're doing, you still feel like you're doing something, if you know what I mean. And some people would say that's a bad thing, because then how do you separate bad people from good people? There's a very easy way to see that. Just because it looks like they're doing things, they are doing things, but are they doing damage successfully? No, they're bad. Are they doing damage successfully? Yes, they're good. So yeah, you know. And that's another thing, speaking of that, what I noticed while playing Tekken 8 is people online you can immediately tell who are good and who are bad by how they fight in transition and how they fight on wake up. If they fight immediately and get up and try to attack you immediately, they're probably not the best, because if you're low health, you're just going to rage at them and they're going to die. If you're not low health, you're just going to hit him with a grab or with a a heavy attack, and you're going to do a lot of damage, and you're going to transition that into a combo, you know? That's just an observation I made. And speaking of that, that's one good thing that I've learned, because I'm not the best at the game, but I have noticed that I have improved already. I've only been playing for 2 or 3 days at this point, but I've already noticed that I can tell who are good and who are bad, and that's, I think, a good thing. And there's such a big disparity in my rank, because I'm not exactly the highest rank, and I don't remember the name of my rank, so I'm going to put it up on screen. So that's my rank. So yeah, and that's, I think, a good thing, because you can see who got up to that rank by being good at the game and people who got up to that rank by luck. And, you know, a lot of people got up to that rank by luck, but a lot of people are also very good. And it's good the rank I am, because I'm middle of the table in a way. I see the best of both worlds, you know. I see the people who got up there from luck and the people who are actually good. And when I face the people who are actually good, most of the time I get destroyed, until recently. But we'll, you know, you'll see my gameplay. And that's another thing. Not like, I don't mean to brag, it sounds like I'm bragging, but please don't take it like that. But yeah, that's another thing that recently, like, in the games, I've realised what I love about Tekken 8 so much. What I love about Tekken 8 so much is the fact that when you get a perfect in Tekken 8, it's the best feeling. Because you know you played the best you possibly could. You didn't even get hit, you know? And it's not just in Tekken 8, it's in other games. And same thing with when you free stock somebody, that's the best feeling in the fucking world, free stocking someone. But the worst feeling is when it's you versus another person, like it normally is Jack, you fucking idiot. But, you know, when you are 2 stocks up and you're like, it's easy, I just need 1 more stock, I'm gonna fucking beat them. There's no way they come back. And then they come back and beat you because you start playing a bit worse, because you're like, oh, I've got this in the bag. They might get 1 more stock, but, you know, I'm gonna win. And that's probably why I'm still in such shit low, and also the other reason is I can't really do combos or do the inputs. But yeah, that's probably more of a me problem than anybody else problem. Sorry, just venting there. But I'm very much enjoying Tekken 8. And yeah, there's so many other things to talk about. Just the fact of that, if you've never played a fighting game, seriously, I mean, not that I play it very seriously, but this is the first game I would say I took seriously, not the first game, sorry, the first fighting game I took seriously, and oh boy, I'm glad I did. Because Tekken is just such a good game. Tekken 8, sorry, is such a good game. But other fighting games might be more your thing. Maybe you don't like Tekken 8 for a multitude of reasons, and that's okay. You don't have to. This game isn't for you. I'm not going to force you to play it if you don't like it. Maybe you're more of a Street Fighter fan, or like I mentioned earlier, Strive. You might be a big Guilty Gear Strive fan, like my friend. But the good thing that Tekken did for me, it makes me want to play them games again, because it's been a while since I last played Street Fighter or Strive. So that's what I'm going to go do now. Tekken has opened my eyes to fighting games, and fighting games might be my favourite, probably my second favourite genre in video games. My first is a toss-up between battle royales. I know I'm such a big like zoomer, and roguelikes are my 2 favourite, but fighting game is getting up there. But I just need to play more fighting games for me to, do you know, like, say like that's definitely my favourite. But yeah, I don't know if I really have anything to add, but that's just what I wanted to say. I just wanted to tell you, go out there and try fighting games, because fighting games are amazing, and you won't regret trying one. But yeah, oh, that's another thing. Sorry, about Tekken 8. I meant to say this, but yeah, I originally said in my first video, and I'm already backpedaling well, this is the 2 videos later. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go to a Tekken Land this year, mainly because I can't find one, and also I know I would get absolutely destroyed at a Tekken Land. But I might try just in the future, if I'm still playing Tekken as much as I am now, I might try go for a Tekken Land when I can find one. But yeah, and also I feel like the good thing about Tekken is the thing that's going to keep bringing me back is stuff like Armoredkin, who's a character in the game who's coming out very soon. He's gonna be, I think he's released, it's gonna be announced at Evo, so I'm gonna be watching for that because King's my favourite character. Armoredkin plays very similar, so yeah, I'm excited for that. I think that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, I'm so cringe, I'm sorry guys. Like and subscribe. If you didn't, don't like or subscribe. But hopefully you have a wonderful day and see you guys. That's about it. Bye.